Now, coming to this schedule. The schedule of simultaneous general elections to the Panchayat Raj institutions as well as municipal bodies of Itanagar and Pasigat in a single page is as follows. Date of issue of public notice by returning officers is 24th 11/2020 Tuesday. The nomination filing starts and the last date of filing nomination is 2nd 12/2020 Wednesday. The date of scrutiny is 4th 12/2020 Friday. Last date of withdrawal of nomination 7/12/2020 Monday. Date of poll 22/12/2020 Tuesday. Date of counting 26/12/2020 Saturday. Date by which entire process of elections to be completed 3/1/12/2020 Thursday. Now there are 25 Jilla Parishads in Arunachal Pradesh with 241 Jilla Parishad constituencies, 2,215 Gram Panchayats with 8,436 Gram Panchayat constituencies in the state. There are two municipal bodies, Itanagar Municipal Corporation and Pasigat Municipality, where we have 20 municipal wards at Itanagar and 8 municipal wards at Pasigat. Total electorate for PRI and municipalities both together is 7,39,284. As many as 2,175 polling stations have been set up. EVM will be used for municipal bodies, whereas ballot boxes are being used for PRI elections. This will be the first general election after the conversion from 3-tier panchayats to 2-tier system in the state. For the
date?
Which date?
Nomination and last date of filing nomination.
You will get a copy of this. For the first time in the history of panchayat elections in Arunachal Pradesh, the State Election Commission will be deploying 27 election observers, one for each district, including two for two municipal bodies, from among very senior level officers who will function as eyes and ears of the State Election Commission. And more than 40,000 personnel will be engaged in the election process in the state. And elaborate security arrangements will be made to ensure a free, fair and peaceful local body election. Control rooms will be set up at different levels such as police headquarters, State Election Commission, district election offices, etc. to monitor the entire process of elections. The Commission has reviewed the preparedness of the district administration with all district election officers yesterday through video conferencing, and they are all ready. Necessary training for election officials such as presiding and polling officials will be organized at district level. Now, in view of COVID-19 situation, the Commission has issued a separate guidelines, as I have already said earlier, SOP to be followed by the election officials as well as candidates and political parties during the process of election. The responsibility for enforcement of these guidelines will lie with district election officers, concerned returning officers, assistant returning officers, political parties and candidates. Besides, the state epidemiologist Dr. L. Jampa of the State Health Department will act as a state nodal officer, and respective district medical officers as nodal officers in the district level to monitor COVID situation during the election process. Those violating COVID-19 SOP shall be liable to legal action under Disaster Management Act 2005. The endeavor of the State Election Commission is not merely to conduct already delayed local body elections, but to conduct it not only free, fair and transparent manner, but also to minimize the risk of possible spread of pandemic and is safe for all stakeholders from health point of view. The State Election Commission therefore appeals to all stakeholders, including the state government and political parties, to extend their helping hand and cooperation to ensure that the local body elections are held in free, fair and peaceful manner successfully by enforcing COVID SOP rigidly. I would particularly request the media friends in particular to help create awareness on COVID safety guidelines issued by Government of India, State Government and the State Election Commission for election purpose, in addition to existing protocol. The Model Code of Conduct will come into force from the date of announcement. All political parties, party workers, candidates and their agents are expected to abide by the MCC issued by the Commission, and any violations reported by observers will be seriously viewed. Thank you.